So how do you use things like certain dialogues and stuff to get people's interest? Well, the first place that you have to start, or a good place to start, is what do they value? What do people value? So, Claudia, I'm approaching you from your side of the desk, not from my side of the desk. From my side of the desk, I want you to buy this product so I can get a commission. That's what I want. But I know if I approach you like that, I'll create bad breath. So I'm going to come around to your side of the desk, and I'm going to approach you from your side of the desk. What you want, what's important to you. And in order to get you on my radar, I'm going to have to come up with some interest statements from that side of the desk. Does that make sense? And one of the ways you do that is the value star helps you identify what could they possibly be interested in. And there's 5 parts of the value star. Return on investment, ROI, time, risk, brand, and motivation. Return on investment, time, risk, brand, and motivation. Value star. 5 points. Return on investment. Everybody that buys a product from either of us in this room for any industry wants a return on their investment. Okay? And if you don't get a return on your investment, you're going to get upset. This is one of the things that people want. The thing about it is you have to demonstrate return on investment as a professional in your industry, professional Terry in your industry. You have to initiate that. You can't assume that they'll figure it out. All right? I was with a client, and we were doing an opportunity, and this training thing that we just did for them was about $35,000 actually as a training opportunity. And they're looking at, oh, this costs a lot of money. Okay, well, I showed them that by taking their people through this particular training program, that this $35,000, they were going to see a net of about $100,000 or more in 3 months. And I have to show them specifically how we're going to do that, because they have to see return on investment. And it's your role to show them return on investment. But return on investment is something that they want. Okay? Another thing people want is time. We pay for time. We will pay to get things done quicker, faster, and on time. All right? How do we know that? Well, I went to Dallas the other day. I wasn't on a schedule. I was just looking at cars, and I was going to get from point A to point B. I could have went a longer way, but I decided I'm going to pay the toll booth fee and pay $2.50 to get there quicker. Okay? I guess I got there quicker. I don't really know. I didn't go the other way. But it felt good to pay $2.50. It was worth it to me. I didn't even think about it. When you demonstrate that you save people time, because time is something they want. It's a value that they want. Okay, it's something that they can't get from another professional like you. Or you know this to be true, they've had an experience with somebody in the past that actually didn't hold up. They didn't get there on time. They caused delays. They didn't feed them the right information. It cost them money because it took a longer time, and it was frustrating. So time is something that people want from you. Another thing is risk. Risk. Okay? Now, risk is something that keeps people awake at night. These are things they worry about. What if I do this? What happens if this happens? What if I need to go see a loan officer, but what if he doesn't like my credit report? What if I'm embarrassed? You know, all these things are worries, concerns, and issues that they think about. They don't know the answer to, or maybe they're afraid to actually enter in that room because it's dark to them. Okay? But you're the person that tells them you're going to minimize risk. But you're not going to say, I'm going to minimize risk. You're going to throw out these interest statements that says, what do you do? This is my product. What do you do? I help buyers like you resolve these issues. Benefit. Do you want to continue talking about this? See how that works? When you use value statements, this right here, I just want to let you know the reason I put a box around here. This right here, this is the bread and butter of all 5. This is the one this is the weight, the lure they're most attracted to, that hooks them, pulls them in the boat. Things about risk. Gets them every time. This is the thing that if you didn't work on anything out of these 5 points, be a master identifying and minimizing risk. And you'll sell more people right off the bat. They'll choose you almost immediately because It's not about just showing you a house. It's not about getting you a good rate. It's not about this. It's about me minimizing these fears you have. This is what connects people to you almost immediately. So you're a master at pulling this out, okay? Brand is something like, national brand. I fly American Airlines or I fly Southwest. It's a national brand. It's got a good reputation. It's known for a good reputation. I have certain jeans I buy. I like a designer pair of jeans. It's good fabric. I like it. It makes me feel good. I don't like the price, so I'll get on Craigslist or eBay and I'll get them cheaper. But we have certain things that brands are important to us. All right, you can use that, and then motivation is the last one. All right, motivation is the last one. But out of these 5, the most important is risk, time, and motivation to me. It could be different from you. If you're going to demonstrate return on investment, the point that I want to make here is you have to bring this forward. I have a lot of salespeople that are demonstrating their products and services, and they just think that you can figure out how to get your money back out of this. They just leave that to you. Well, what I say is that's ridiculous. Bring it forward. Okay? The principle is show them the fruit. Show them the fruit. If you got an apple tree, show me the fruit. Okay? Before I buy the apple. All right? So, with motivation has 2 parts. People are motivated to make a decision to do something with you because of a way or towards. They are motivated, Claudia, to use your organization or use your services because they want to move away from something or towards something. Away from pain or displeasure or something I don't like. Something's broke. Something's frustrating me. There's something going on here that's caused me enough level of pain that I'm going to pick up the phone and call somebody. That's about 30% of the market on average. The other way people buy things is they want to move towards a benefit, towards something they don't have. They want to move towards, it could be they don't like their kitchen. They would see themselves in a bigger kitchen, a better kitchen, or a better neighborhood, or they have a particular level of income and they want to get some training or some development to get them to a different level of income. Or they look at this person is more successful for them, and they look at them and they go, well, they're wearing this nice suit, I'm going to go get this nice suit. You see what I'm talking about? Most of us buy things because we want to move towards something, not away from something. That's about 70% of the market. The reason that's important is that if you can create and tap into what motivates people, you can have more control of your income. Isn't that right? So when you're marketing, one of the things that you can see, if you're going to cast a bunch of seeds out there, and that's 70% of the market, then talk about how you make people better. Talk about how you increase, how you bring more things to life, or like GE commercial. You're bringing a benefit. They have this benefit, but you don't have this benefit. You have this, it's similar, but guess this is better. And that gets people's interest. Okay? These people are actually going to call you up. If I had a roach in my house and I killed it, I'm going to throw it in the trash. Okay? But if I saw 6 roaches, I'm picking up a phone and calling exterminator. Okay? You see the difference? There's different levels of motivation. The point here is, since you know this is what people value, you can create interest statements, or the benefit of the reason you need to do business with me falls in here. They may be talking to me about my product, but it's not my product they really want. It's about helping them get to the next level or improve certain things or minimize fears and concerns. Does that make sense? Okay.